Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're not new. For today's video, I'm gonna be talking about my skincare routine. So this is actually my first time to talk about my skincare on this channel. I have had several requests in the past. I've only been able to do a blog post about it, but now here I am. I'm going to do a video about it. I have been using this routine for maybe almost a year, but ever since last year. So anyway, let's just get started. So I have a daytime routine and a nighttime routine, a routine when I'm wearing makeup and a routine when I'm not wearing makeup. So first, I'm gonna start, of course, with the routine that I do when I'm wearing a full face of makeup. If I'm wearing makeup, I always 100% do a oil cleanse first, and I either use a cleansing oil or a cleansing cream to remove the makeup on my face completely. And my favorite cleansing cream is the Face Shop Rice Water Bright Cleansing Cream. This is obviously by the Face Shop, a Korean skincare brand if you're not familiar. And this is what the cream looks like. So it's just like a white cream, like the Pond's Cold Cream. I really love using this to remove all of the makeup on my face, from my foundation, lipstick, up to my mascara and eyeliner. It removes everything. I just sort of get a dollop of it and then rub it on my hands and then massage it all over my face and massage it on my eyes. And then I get a clean, wet microfiber cloth and just very gently massage all of the makeup away. This is what my microfiber cloths typically look like. This has makeup because I've already used it. Obviously this has mascara. I just like to wet this, like really get it wet. Of course, wring the water out, and then very gently massage it to remove the makeup on my face. And it removes every single stitch of makeup, including my waterproof mascara and eyeliner. But I just like to massage it slowly on the lashes first with the product and then wipe it off. And after the oil cleanse, I go in with a regular foam cleanse. How do you call that? Just to remove the excess oil that I introduced to my face. And for the second cleanse, I usually use either of these two products. I alternate between the two of these products. The first one is the Orogold 24K Vitamin C Facial Cleanser. Now this is expensive. I'm not gonna sit here and recommend this to you because I know it's expensive, and I only got this as a gift from my parents. So it's not really something I would dream about spending money on. I don't have that kind of money, but this is really good. If you're interested in this product and you can afford it, this is really good. This has vitamin C, and I find that it's very gentle on the face. Even if I use it every day, it doesn't dry me out. It doesn't cause any breakouts. It actually helps to ease any breakouts, especially on my nose where I can get closed comedones, whiteheads, and blackheads. I feel like it really cleans my face without stripping it dry of moisture. I really like this product, and I wish I didn't because it's expensive. And what I alternate that with is the Natura Organics Himalayan Mud Cleansing Foam. I also really like this product. It's very gentle on the skin as well. It doesn't dry me out. I forgot to mention I have dry skin. I used to have very dry, dehydrated skin with like rough, dry patches, which I still do get once in a while. But right now my skin is more like, it's more even. It's not very dry at the moment. It's more leaning on normal, but it's still quite dry that I can't apply any makeup without a lot of moisturizer. So just to make that clear, this is made of 97% organic raw materials with 3% non-organic raw materials. This is certified organic, and this is an all-around skin cleanser with Himalayan mud. I just feel like this cleanses out my pores really well, but without drying my skin. I really like this. I use this in conjunction with this. Like, I use this today and then tomorrow I use this, because these are both very gentle, but at the same time I feel like they really clean my face. When I don't have any makeup on, and I don't do an oil cleanse and I just do like a regular cleanse, this is what I usually go for. This is like my everyday no makeup days cleansing wash. Now after those two, I usually go for a toner. I like to use either a hydrating toner or an exfoliating toner. So when I'm using a hydrating toner, this is what I usually go for. This is the Hadalabo Gokujyun Hydrating Lotion. This is a toner that's infused with hyaluronic acid. Kind of watery, thick toner. It's like a thick, watery toner. It's not completely water. Like you feel it. You just feel a lot of moisture. The consistency is very interesting. It's not just like a water toner that you can spray. It's thicker than that. You have to use either your fingers and like press it in your face, or an absorbent cotton pad and like apply it on the face. So I have already cleansed my face using the Natura Organics Himalayan cleansing foam. Now I'm just gonna show you how I use the hydrating lotion. I usually just use my fingers and like plop it on my face, like you know in the Korean skincare videos they just do that, like what do they call it, chok chok. But what I like to do now, because I feel like it's more effective, is just get the absorbent side of a cotton pad and press it in my face so that my skin absorbs it quicker. I also see others like using it by soaking lots of cotton pads and then just really leaving it on the face like a sheet mask. I haven't done that yet, but that looks really interesting. In the morning, this is what I always use. I don't use any other toners in the morning because I needed to like plump up my skin and really hydrate it. At night, sometimes I go for an exfoliating toner, and for an exfoliating toner, I use the Natura Organics Power Bright Tonic. So this is an organic rose hydrosol and aloe juice based toner. This is made of 98% organic raw materials and 2% non-organic, naturally derived materials. This is aloe juice, rose water, calendula, sake, kojic acid, bearberry, some berries, vitamin C as well, and hyaluronic acid even. I use it as an exfoliating toner. If you have very sensitive skin, it can sting a bit. What I did is transfer it to a spray bottle so that I don't have to like rub my face with any cotton pad when I'm using it because it can sting. But with this, it doesn't sting as much. Like it barely stings at all when I use a spray bottle. I just spray it on my face, press it on, let it dry, and that way it chemically exfoliates my skin without irritating it or without stinging it. This is very, very effective for closed comedones on my skin. Every time like I have closed comedones on my nose, blackheads, whiteheads, you know, or like irritated pores, I really go for this because it just clears out my skin like in 2 days, 3 days. It like clears out my skin and it gives me like the best nose of my life, because my nose is like very problematic for me. Like I get a ton of raised pores here and bumps, but when I use it, it just clears it away. I really love it. It's my emergency go-to toner. I don't use it every other day. I just use it when I have spots on my nose or when I have spots on my face. That's only when I use it, around maybe twice a week or less even. So yeah, that's what I use. That's like one of my emergency go-to products. So yeah, that's my exfoliating toner. Sometimes I use them together, like the spray, and then afterwards I use the hydrating lotion to like reintroduce moisture into my skin. Next, I use this I think I use this every day, morning and night, unless I forget. This is after the toners. So this is the, again, Natura Organics Organic Cold Pressed Rosehip Oil. This is a face oil, and whether you have dry skin or oily skin, this will just help your face absorb the products that you introduce into it more than when you don't use it. If you have dry skin, your pores and your skin can lack the oil needed for your skin to really absorb the products that you put in your face, especially moisturizer and serum. And not only that, rosehip oil has active ingredients that are proven to actually reduce scarring and dark spots on the face. Like, there are scientific journal articles proving that rosehip oil helps reduce scarring and dark spots. I've read them, I've seen them. Now, it only just depends on the quality of the rosehip oil that you get, so always go for certified organic cold pressed rosehip oil so that it is effective, whatever brand, as long as organic and cold pressed. And it must be kept either in an amber bottle or any bottle that doesn't let in light, because they are light sensitive, they are photosensitive, and it can deactivate the active ingredients in the rosehip oil. So always go for packaging that is impermeable to light. What I do is like just take 2 drops of the rosehip oil, rub it on my fingertips, and just press it on my face until my face completely absorbs the oil. It takes a very short time for my skin to absorb the rosehip oil because I use it all the time. In the beginning, it took longer than maybe like 5 minutes for my skin to completely absorb the oil, because if you have dry skin or dehydrated skin, it can be like a desert. Like, your skin is not absorbing the products on it that much because it's so dry that the product cannot penetrate into your pores. But the more you use it, the more hydrated your skin will be, the more plump, and the more receptive to skincare products. So it's like a carrier oil as well. It will allow your skin to absorb the products on your face more effectively and efficiently. Sometimes when I'm lazy, like I just want to go to sleep, this is the last step, and then I don't apply any more moisturizer. That is when I'm feeling very lazy. But most of the time afterwards, I still apply a moisturizer, and I use 2 moisturizers that I like to alternate. One is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This is the moisturizer that I always use in the morning before makeup. Sometimes I also use it at night when I'm just sitting here and I just want to like play with my face. This has intense hydration and it's safe for sensitive skin. This is allergy tested and fragrance free, so I love using it under makeup because this just preps my skin like no other under makeup. What I like to do is just take a small amount like so, like this amount, and like use it like a La Mer moisturizer, like the creme de la mer, of which I can't afford in my life. So what I do is just rub it between my fingers and again press it on the skin. I see professional makeup artists using creme de la mer like so, like rubbing it between their hands and like pressing it on the skin. They say it helps with activating the product for your skin, so I've been copying that and I've been using a lot less product because of that, because I used to apply a ton of product and then just slather it on and massage it on my skin, and I noticed that this way I use a lot less product but still get the same amount of hydration. So that's what I use under makeup or every morning. And some oh my god, I'm not talking to Siri. And so this is what I use under makeup or sometimes at night. Most times at night, this is what I use, the Uno skincare tank in moist for normal to dry skin. So this is from Japan, but this is made in Vietnam. This is a cooling moisturizer for normal to dry skin. The consistency of this is like a gel water hybrid. Like, it's very lightweight but it absorbs really well on the skin. It's full of moisture, it's like packed with moisture. And I even used this in Japan when it was very cold for my skin. Like, I'm not used to cold, and it hydrated my skin really well, so I know that it's effective, and it also works well under makeup. It has like a cooling sensation that reduces inflammation on the skin if you have really irritated skin from the cold, for example. So I like to use this. Sometimes, like once a month. I don't know. I should be doing it more, but sometimes I apply like a sheet mask. What I'm using now is the Lululun sheet masks in this blue variant. I like this. It absorbs really well on my skin. I don't like having any excess essence on my skin afterwards. That can't be absorbed quickly by massaging. So this one leaves just a right amount of like essence on the skin that I can massage into my face for absorption. I don't have any other masks that I usually go for and really use all the time. For me, I'm not a mask person. All the products that I mentioned and the products that I use are usually enough for me to keep my skin clear, clean, and bright. I don't usually go for any other products. All of the products that I mentioned are products that I would repurchase and that I would recommend for anyone to try out if you have the same skin type as me, which is dry, allergy sensitive, but not acne prone. Sometimes I just get like bouts of allergy flare-ups on my face, or I get like red blotches, but when I use these products, none of them exacerbate the problem. They always like work to calm down the skin. Oh, before I go, I also use this product to immediately like calm down allergic flare-ups on my face. Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Cream whenever I have allergic flare-ups, after I shave my face, after like getting exposed to the sun for too long and I get like a really red face. I use this under moisturizer, so after using this I still apply moisturizer. It really helps to like just calm down any redness on my face, especially under makeup when I suddenly have like redness on my face that I don't, of course, you want to cover up. I apply this and like wait for the allergies to settle down in around 30 minutes or so and then apply makeup. So yeah, those are all the products that I use on my face and use all the time. I used to have a lot of sunspots here, like darker, and then I used to have chickenpox scars on my nose and here on my cheek, and they are now greatly reduced and like they don't bother me anymore. And I just want you to zoom in on my face so that you can see my skin. And of course, sunscreen in the morning whenever you're going out. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment down below. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, all that jazz. And I will see you next time. Bye! Love you so much!